Good morning, everybody. Hope we're all doing pretty well. Oh, it did not do the thing that I wanted. Hold on. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am your host, King of Fluff here. Let me actually move this over just a teeny bit. There we go. I am your host, King of Fluff here, and welcome to the stream. Let's get down to business, shall we? But I kind of wanted to break this down just a little bit more and really have today's stream kick off well. Let's talk about what our plans are for today. Well, we have a few things that we need to get settled. Number one would be we're going to do a lot of things on Final Fantasy 14 today. I almost said 16. That's a totally different game on a totally different platform. But what we're doing on 14 today is very simple. We are going to do the Paladin quest. We are going to do 2 dungeons. We're going to probably do 2 dungeons right away, if I have to imagine, because the Talk of the Stone Vigil that we have been under is most likely a dungeon, so, we're probably going to be doing that today, too. So, we're most likely going to be doing that today. You will notice something that's a bit different about today's stream. In the stream rules, when you clicked on this stream today, you would have noticed very quickly that there's a new rule. And I kind of want to go into that before we get fully into the stream. So, the new rule is this. Anyone, and I mean anyone, that offers any form of design or stream effects or whatever will be immediately banned. Immediately. It is a no mercy policy. It is a policy to avoid what happened last stream. So if you were not here last stream and did not see it, we had 2 bots come through saying essentially roughly the same thing. And in order to combat that, those terms have been banned that they were using, most of them. And then in general vibe of if they ask that kind of question, they will most definitely be banned. There will be no question, there will be no answer. From me, anyway. It is in an effort to make this place more accepting. And more of a community, if you want to help. And this is the one thing that I'm going to say about it. And we're going to move on. If you want to help the stream, if you want to help grow this channel and help the stream out, subscribe to the channel, share the VOD, share the stream, share the channel, and get people in here to help us grow. That is what we need. That is what I want. I do not want help with graphics and all of that stuff. That stuff does not apply. Does not fly with me. It's just not what I need. And also, let's be clear, bots are bots because they're trying to scam young, impressionable streamers. So, that's what we're going to avoid. If you happen to be one of those individuals that thinks it's okay to bot a stream to try to get money off of the streamer, you're not helpful. A, you're not helpful, and B, you're doing things for the wrong reasons. Anyway, let's move on. I wanted to touch that before I get too far in today. I wanted to touch on that, get through that, and then kind of discuss other topics. So, let us get transitioned over to the game. Okay? That is what we are going to do. As it were. Now, on the game side, I'm going to unplug that. Give me a second. I have something that I want to do real quick. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the sights and sounds of 14 at the moment. Because I need to grab. Beautiful. Alright. So, let's head back. Let's go over this. Okay. Cool. Alright. That's just gonna have to be how it be. Alright. Let's do this thing. So. We're going to do the Paladin quest to start. I wanted to kind of make sure that I touch on this. I don't mean to sound super ungrateful for people offering assistance. I just don't want that kind of help. And I also don't want that in my channel. I don't want bots trying to take things. But, that's how it be. Let's do this thing, baby. Welcome, friend. I have important news for you. In my search for the traitor, I have been looking through old records and discovered something chilling. Around the time Soxagil was named captain, several famed soldiers in Sultan Swan, blah blah. Here, we're just gonna. If you want to read this, pause the stream and read. Nah, I'm not doing all that. It's so secretive that few believe it really exists. But no matter. Skilled and devious assassins, they should not have been able to kill so many Sultan Swan elite without being discovered. Not that is without help from within our new ranks. Blah blah. Da-da-da. Okay. Alright. We have a new thing to do. I'm going to map. Where's this at? Little Alamiga. We gotta go a little bit away. Okay, fair enough. Little Alamiga. And that's where we're headed. Okay. Let's get down to business. But alright. Now. Let's do this thing, baby. Let's do this thing. And yeah. I just kind of wanted to make sure that we have that settled. That I talk about that stuff. It's not that I don't care It isn't. It's a lot more to do with, like... Ah! Okay, so... we have 2 spots that we have to go to. I would like to not have to fight these guys. So I'm gonna run around. But yeah. We have a couple of things that we need. There we go. Also, I want to make sure this is stated. If I don't see your comments, it's not because I don't care. It's not because I don't care. It is mainly to do with I don't have a real solid... I don't have 2 monitors. If I had 2 monitors, this wouldn't be so bad. It wouldn't be such a problem. To be quite honest. If I had 2 screens, probably wouldn't be too bad. But I don't have 2 monitors, so it's really difficult to get to the chat. I do have it pulled up. And because I want to make sure that I'm able to read and watch the dialogue, we also are not able to read a whole lot, see a whole lot. But here we are. Anyway, let's continue onward. And get off our thing, prepare ourselves because... No, why does the Paladin logo look so much bigger now? You might have to do some fixing on that. Hang on. We'll fix that in a minute, because something's wrong there. There we go. And down. Alright. Beautiful. Alright, now I gotta fix that, because why is everything look so much bigger? Hold on. Everything looks, like, huge. Why does it look so big? Oh, that's so much better. Not really. Actually, don't like that either. Is there a way I can get this to not look like that? Hang on. That's better. That's better. That doesn't look too bad. Actually, I don't like that either. Can we... Okay. So, that's how big they want it to be. Can I... There. That's better. Jeez. That's better. That's not nearly as big. Everything was so ginormous, I couldn't read anything. Like, the like, what changed? I didn't do anything to the settings. Goodness. Alright, let's head... Sorry about wasting our time there, but that was, a little ridiculous to look at. I was getting a little annoyed, to be honest. Alright, we gotta get to the near the Sunkel Temple of Karn. Once we get done with this Paladin quest, we'll head to the head to that. And obviously, with where our level is, we're level 45 on our Paladin. Right? A lot of that is going to be very different once we hit 50. A lot of this is going to be very interestingly different when we hit 50. So, yeah. Alright. I don't want to attack him. I want to attack this guy. I just want to kill the more difficult of the two. Go. Down they pop. Picking up the Sultan's Sworn gear. We have one last to pick up. Let's go get it. Go. Down they pop. Is that seriously? Oh my gosh, that's seriously it? That's our... Oh, that makes me so mad. Why would you have us do something that ridiculously simple? Okay, sure. That, Yeah, sure, the fights were not, like, easy, but come on, man. Alright, let's head to the, Chamber of Rule. I still think I need to change something, because this does not look right. What did I do to this? Everything seems smaller for some reason. Hang on, I got an idea. I just kind of want to increase... That's better. That works. That works for me. Actually, no, it's not. I need to... Give me a second. Give me a second. Right there. Right there's good. Yeah, right there's good. I guess that is fine. It just doesn't seem like it is. Good, the honor is yours. You have learned your lessons well. Ah, we're not done. Recovery of Oathkeeper will be the first step in recovering the honor of. I have told Soxagil that if he returns the sword, we will give him a fair trial. Otherwise, he shall be captured and thrown at the feet of the Sultana for judgment. Okay. I'm gonna mess with something. I'm sorry. It just does not look right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't look correct. Okay, see, that does not make sense. 90%. It's gonna make me uncomfortable. I don't like that. Probably 90. Yeah, 90, so I can actually see things. There we go. That's more like what we had. Yeah, that's way more like what we had. I can shrink... We'll shrink the oath charge. The oath gauge, though. We'll shrink that. You don't need it to be that big. Yeah, that's good. We don't need it to be that big. Okay, where... Alright, I apologize for all that. It's just necessary. Alright, where is this thing? The Golden Desert, Forgotten Springs. Why do I get this feeling that this is gonna go poorly? But hey, we get a new ability. Something that's not remotely useful right now, from what I've been told from some other tank players. I have gotten some advice from one of my friends who plays this game. So... this is gonna be interesting. Alright. Let's do this thing, baby! This could be really bad. To come, you are a place, and one I will grant you that, but did you really think I wouldn't find out? Come, confess. My allies within the Sultan Swan have told me the truth. And you are lurking within the treasures of the Motheress. Your dying breath, you'll tell me where I can find Oathkeeper and the traitor who stole it. What is happening? Did we really fall for a What? Is somebody gonna make sense of this? No, I will not accept my fate, you idiot! I've been helping you the entire time! What? This story is terrible, man. This is awful. Oh, we killed him. We beat him. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. You can't do this. I'm the greatest swordsman. You superior in every way. You are blinded, Genlins, by your own conviction. And remember your own lesson. A paladin does not exist to defend his position or to honor of it, or the honor of his fellow swordsman sworn. What? Those men were assassins in service to the monetarist. The moment you outlived your usefulness, you were to be killed. You and this free paladin of yours. Liar, you are the agent. You betrayed us for them. You were always naive, Chenlins, too willing to trust your fellow men. It is one of your virtues when you have the deplorable habit of turning your virtues into vices. Think! The information you uncovered, how did you come by it? It fell into your lap as if, oh, I don't know, someone was feeding it to you? For their own purposes? You and the paladins under your command are the monetarist's lapdogs. Villains, you've been led a merry dance and followed their lead at every step. Then you were never a traitor. You are innocent. I have wronged you. And he's dead. Easy now, you won't sound motto, but you still need to rest. Did he just pick him up like he's nothing? He picked him like a sack of potatoes! I'll take care of the captain, he's head worse, and we'll have him back on his feet soon enough. You have become a fine warrior and learned all there is to know about the way of the paladin. I think perhaps you are not aware just how much you've grown. Well, 'tis time you are made aware, paladin. When the captain's recovered, keep an eye on him for me, will you? He needs someone like you to watch his back. That duty was so fast! I wasn't expecting us to, like... I was expecting us to have to kill his, like... Oh. That's so funny. I'm gonna be so honest. That's so hilarious. That's so funny. To me, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because it's just like, oh yeah, no. Jinlins is an idiot. Got it. Cool. I love that. That's so funny. That's so funny, man. It's so good. That's so hilarious. The fact that he fell for a trap like that is hilarious. Helen, I have done you a great wrong. Allow myself to be hoodwinked, accused you of treason, and even turn my soul against you. I hope that you can find it in your heart to forgive me. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I trust you enough. As for me, yes, I have recovered from my wounds. At least those will heal, but far more important than that, Solxakil is innocent after all. He was never a traitor, and the dream that I followed in my youth was not a lie. I remain captain of the elite, although a poor substitute for my predecessor. I am now working on a plan to strike back at the Monteras and restore the Sultan Sworn to its former strength. Now, do not be afraid for me. We've unmasked the foe, and he cannot hide behind his deceptions any longer. Anymore, I added any longer. The assassins won't find it easy to reach me. Okay, what a... Alright, so we're going after the political... after another politician. The souls of the paladin past bequeath their wisdom to you. So we have a new ability. It is called Cover. What does Cover do? Cover is a paladin thing. Take all damage intended for another party member as long as said party member remains within 20 yalms. Does not activate with certain attacks. So, what I have learned is that particular move only applies... And we're gonna set this up on, on this. That way it's easy to find and easy to click. That only applies... You can see something that's here that's really interesting. Anyway, what Cover does is, let's say, you know how in some dungeons, the enemy will attack you with a tank busting maneuver. That is to... If a party member, like let's say the healer, gets targeted with that instead of your tank, instead of me, I can be the one to tell them to push that to the side and take the attack. Right? I can basically I can take the brunt of the damage instead of them, is what I mean. So in certain dungeons, when they get attacked by a, like, powerful hit, not even a powerful hit, if they're on a tank buster, like if someone gets hit with, like, the big red circle of death, and it's not a tank, and it's the healer, I can hit this cover button and take the brunt of that brunt of that damage for them, and instead of them getting hit with it. Is it useful right now and useful in the game element that we are in? No. Is it going to be useful much later on? Yes. By the way, we are not going to be doing this dungeon first. I want to do the... do I want to do that, though? I kinda... Let's do the MSQ one. Let's go to the MSQ first, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and put this back onto the list of quests, right? Because we are gonna go ahead and... It's not a priority, but we will mark it there. Because we're going to be doing that one, but we're also 100% gonna do this. Alphano! Hello! Am I sure you will agree it is past time we enter the Stone Vigil? Pay Lord Drillamont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Alright. Time to... I'll talk to this guy. But yes, we are gonna be doing that. Relamont? We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillermo would be among us free to prey upon the innocent. I see now I was a fool to miss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the sires of the Seventh Dawn still live, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong, but it's gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your era. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vision and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. The very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. And the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain shortly after you arrived. I had my men scour the records to confirm that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it has been damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. Far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Korathos, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out. And I cannot say when the situation will change, or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Relamont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nalathane for your impending visit. May Halone guide you, Zions. Fantastic. Alright. We now have 2 dungeons to do. That means that we have 2 dungeons unlocked. I think I can technically spawn both dungeons without having to go to this particular dungeon. I know that it's wild to do a side questy dungeon on here, but it's mainly for the importance of, like, I need to get it done. I need to get it done at some point. We're going to definitely do this dungeon first, because I think that's going to be way more important. To at least get the Pursuits of the Past done now. We're not going to do that. We're going to skip right past. Hey, that's Rabe. Lord Trolamont has appraised me in the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whosoever you will. Yay! Alright. Okay. We have 2 dungeons to do. We can either do the Stone Vigil or enter Jen's Mildarkhold. There's a Mildarkhold. Now, if I go into duties and hit Duty Finder, right? And I do this. Let's say I do this, right? Oh, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Withdraw. Withdraw. We're gonna have to go to each one for that, because I don't want to play with people today. Really, we're gonna commence that one. We're gonna go ahead and do the main quest one, and get that one done. Alright. And then we will flash over and do the, Korathos. The Stone Vigil. Seems like we've got a bunch of dragons to take care of. Let's do this thing, baby. Make sure I pop that. Let's see how much I like this one. 'Cause that's everything. That's the matter at hand here, is how much I enjoy, this particular one. So far, if we're talking about the main sequence dungeons, it's definitely the, the blah, blah, blah. The so far, it definitely would be the manor. I really like the manor a lot. But hey, Stone Vigil's got a nice vibe to it. Whoa! Hello? Is that a mini-boss that we have to face, or is that gonna be the boss of this dungeon? Because, that was interesting. Some might say, why not move faster? I'm with the NPCs. I would rather move slow. But this is where you will see me slow down quite a bit. This will be where you will see me not do a bunch of dialogue. Not bunch of dialogue, bunch of talking. So, with that in mind, I am gonna mute myself for a minute, so I can focus up on the dungeon at hand. I'll chime in if I have any, like, quips or sayings, though. So far, this is not, like, the worst thing ever. I actually find it really neat that we're in this ginormous architectural masterpiece of a building. Okay, we can't go that way. This is a proverbial ghost town of a building. Aha! There's our pathway. Huh. No treasure chests yet. Ugh. That's gotta be a mini-boss. You know, as we get closer to... No, it's not. That's gotta be something that we have to deal with. We have a dragon to take care of, an actual, like a big boy. This is a big boy. Then what is the point? Okay. I need someone to identify what the point of interject is. Because every time I use it, it's useless. I'm using it at the right times, I feel. And then it never ever does anything. Would you stop running away, you stupid thing? Granted, I may not be using it. You know what? I might not be using it the right way. I don't know. It might have to do with it has to be one of those things of like the attack is orange and then I can interject, but I never have the reaction time necessary to interject that. I don't know. Everything else works fine. There we go. There we go. That's one done. Pick up that wyvern spear. I know where that's going. Okay, we have left or right. Let's go left? That can't be the right way, can it? I do love that we beat that duty with no, like... There we go. Turns out left might have been the right way. It was. We need to go somewhere else. We need to go the other way. Yep. That's unfortunate. We need to go the other way. Go. There we go. Alright, let's head back. We don't want to do that. I know, we could probably just go, but, you know. It'd be fine. It'll be fine. I do want to collect that treasure chest that's there, so... I do appreciate that I got a flashy move, finally. Something that makes me jump up in the air and do, like, the coolest, like, multi-attack string Too bad it doesn't do a ton of damage, man. Like, if it did, like, anything, it would be, like, really... But I get it, it's meant to be more of a, It's meant to be more of, like, a gain immunity attack. More than a, like, actual big-time combo. But I do appreciate its existence. So. Yeah. Alright, let's continue onward. We have a little bit left to go. Look how... Is this dungeon really that short? Because, like, it does not feel that super... Whoa! Well, I'll be. We have some enemies. They actually spawned random enemies out of the blue. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even realize I didn't have full immunity. Did not even realize. Okay, there we go. There is something in here. Aha! Have that real fast. Go. Can't go that way. Okay. Aha! There is our friend that we need to kill. Okay, it's not that kind of movement. He telegraphed it. If we... I see. Okay. Cool. I actually kind of dig this. This place is cool. This place is neat. I like the vibe. No. Didn't do it. I don't think I got it in time is the thing. Well, can't break that one. That hurts. Ouch. That's why we don't want to get hit by that, by the way. And you don't want to get hit by the typhoons, because they hurt. That's nice! We did it! Nice, nice, nice. We killed it! Nice. Nicely done. I'm gonna suck this bad boy down by myself. There we go. Okay. Go. Anybody in here? No? Okay. I'll grab us a new, some new gear. I'll take that. More of these wretched things. Alright, there we go. Looks like we're nearing the end of this dungeon. I'm holding off on using some of my abilities, because alright. Boss fight time. Look, it's the Enterprise! Yeah, it's just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the ship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the ship. We've been prepared prepare for lunch. You stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Yeah, then we're gonna probably kill this thing. That settles it then. Shall we, Sid? As you command. Uh-oh. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal counterparts? A testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, and bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it is you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle, assuming, of course, you live that long. Alphano, the dragon! Confound it all! Okay. Let us see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you. This time, Crystal Bearer. Oh, goody! Time to kill a dragon! Okay. Ixabai. Alright. Here we go, boys and girls. We have a fight on our hands. This is gonna be a, maybe I should aim. You know what? I'm gonna have him focus on me this way. I hit it too late. I hit it too late. Gotta pay attention more. Gotta pay attention more. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do better than this coming up. Okay. Pay attention to where his ice thing is. There we go. No damage taken. I want him facing me. He hasn't used a, breaker yet, so I have to assume that we're gonna be just okay to not, you know? Also, if I was at Thaumaturge, I would not be standing where I am. I would be probably sitting a little bit to that corner. You know? Just saying. Ah! Alright, where are you gonna be at? Oh! Different attack pattern. Okay. Okay. Different attack patterns. Alright. It's fine. This is a cool fight. I like this fight. Come on. Get down here. Then it's okay to pop this. Alright, he goes back up. Okay. Cool. We're not in any danger yet. I'm gonna move away from that middle. Yeah, we got him. Dragon dead. Woo! Let's go! We did it! Let's go! Woo! What a fight! What a fight, dude. What a fight. Whoa! I got the... Okay! Alright! That... You know what? Cool! Cool. Cool. A crystal did we just pick up? Okay, what crystal is that? It has to be a crystal of some kind. It's Robbie, are you alright? Speak to me! I'm good off for now. So be praised, I fear the beast had injured you. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. Look at this ship. Oh, and he is definitely working. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it will not be a pleasant ride. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. 'Tis a pity that the Enterprise is not in a better state. But if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would love nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain to see that the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. is all so familiar. I know this issue. If I could just... Ah, it's no use. His memory is very much a blur to him. Let's go. Well, I feel like we helped Korthos in more ways than we realize. You know? I feel like we've helped them more than we realize. Where on earth are we? Oh, okay. When I look at it, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Now for now? Now I how I have longed for a more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, our Guardian jaunt proved quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. And we are level 47! Oh, no way. That's crazy. Alright. Because I think we can enter... Okay. We need to see what this looks like. Oh, wait. If we can... Okay. I'm not gonna wear that shirt. We are definitely gonna cast Glamour on it and put back on the, Virtual Creed Caress for now. But holy, look at us! We look good! I can't wait for the chest piece for that. Hang on. I wanna do something. I wanna see what the helmet looks like. Ah! We get our very own Sultan-sworn crown. I love that. That looks awesome. I love that so much. But we're gonna unequip that. We'll keep this on. Wow, we look really cool. Sid appears to be deep in thought. Alright. So, let's go ahead. This is where? We're in Old Gridania. So, as long as we head back to New Gridania, we're in New Gridania. As long as we head back to New Gridania and head to the, there, we'll be fine. We are gonna head back to Korthos, because we need to do another dungeon. I know we're level 47, which means we're probably gonna be really over-leveled, but think about it this way. We are gonna progress in the story very quickly. I just want to make sure that I get this done so I don't have to do it again. I'm hoping that we can get through this quick. But no, I think that dungeon, the Stone Vigil, as far as like the ending and how important it is for like lore reasons, definitely cool. Definitely cool. I cannot wait to see what this chest piece looks like. It's gotta be that Sultan-sworn outfit, which I've been after for a long time. I love the, Sultan-sworn outfit. It makes him look super cool. I definitely want that. If you catch my meaning. You know? So... if we can get that, that'd be really cool. But yeah, no, we're 100% going to do this dungeon real fast. I know we're a level 47, and I get that some people will be like, man, you probably should focus on the story. And actually, they're right. They're right. We're gonna head back to New Gridania. I will do that dungeon off-screen. I'll do that off-screen. I'll do it off-screen. I lied. We're not gonna do that one. Mainly because we're already level 47. We're already level 47, meaning we're gonna have to have, like, that conversation. For sure. So, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna focus on the story. I was going to take time out to do that. I just don't think that's a smart decision on our part. Not anymore. Mainly because we're level 47, and if we do not get through this story soon, we're gonna be too high level for us for it to make any sense. So we absolutely have to do the story. We have to do what we need to, you know? So... before we do anything else, we straight up really need to... Oh. Not you. Yeah, no, we cannot... I'm not gonna do that dungeon right now. We will have that dungeon be done off screen, probably by one of the other classes that we get up, but we're not doing that dungeon on stream. What's up, Sid? Calms me to look at her, as though I've been reunited with a part of me I never knew was missing. Hardly surprising you did design and build her. Are you sure you are okay with this climb, Alphino? This feels really, brainy. I bear good news. The seniors have granted our request to the house of the to house the Enterprise. We may take as long as we require to repair her. Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we ought to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it must needs be soon. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise have suffered much from her time in the wilderness, or am I not correct, Sid? You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees to matchwood. But when before it begins, the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. There must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see you personally utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. Seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Though mayhap not to you, Extravi, we speak of the manifestations of over-expected aether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become comparatively commonplace, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind-aspected aether, compromising Garuda's barrier, into aether of another aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. We are getting ahead of ourselves. All this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you an idea where we might acquire one? No, but I know a man who might. A scholar by the name of Lambertine, who resides in Camp Drybone. Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. Well, Marquez met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity or for want for a more willing listener, he would talk to me for hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. As a result of these conversations, poor Marquez was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. Shravi, I need you to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will see about repairing the Enterprise in your absence. Okay, we're going to Thanalan next. Again. What a lovely runaround. I understand that I said what I said, that we would do the questing, but I don't really see we would do the dungeon. I really don't see a reason to, because all that's gonna do is get us to level like 48 and make us way stronger than what we need to be. I mean, we're already really good and well off right now, but I feel like if I were to continue our doing the dungeon and stuff, I feel like it would be a waste. Not of time. I can't say time is the right word for it. Okay. Can't say time is the right word for it, but it definitely is not useful. I am actually going to take the helmet. Ah, so rare it is to find intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. From the thing of it, there was another hermit who from the blah blah. But no matter. But to the matter at hand, did you wish not to... Did you say you wish to conduct field observations, but to harvest corn? Egads, man! At least take the necessary precautions. Oh, that's really funny. Okay, gotta go there. Alright. But yeah, no, the idea is we take the corrupted crystal, we get the corrupted crystal. But yeah, no, we are going to continue the main story for now. I feel like that would be much more fair to do than doing a dungeon on a not necessary dungeon. I have it unlocked, we can do it at any time, which brings me to a point that I mean to discuss. With how we are doing here. The idea is this. In the very near future, we're going to do a dungeon, or in the very near future, when we beat this story, we're gonna have maybe 1 to 2 streams of grinding the different classes. How many times must I be made to explain this? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements. Okay. Let's head directly there. But yeah, no, we are, practically going to go through the story today. And I want to get as much done as we can. Because in theory, if we can get to the end... Listen, I have a goal for A Realm Reborn. For this particular story that we're under. I want to get this done by the time we get by the end of September. Which, if my hope is correct, I can get that. We can do that. It's down there. Man, I wish I had flight. Gotta take care of these mirror knights. Oh no! That thing's gonna be in the way. Alright. You were able to avoid that. Oof. But, anyway. Yeah, no, the goal is to get through all of A Realm Reborn by the end of September. If I can do that, we will do some things that are interesting. I think we're making decent enough progress. I kind of wish we could stream more often. But, you know. It is what it is. Yeah, once we get through all these quests, we should be okay. I still think we did really well in that dragon fight. I got hit by one pass of that guy, and then we learned how to dodge pretty much everything else that he threw at me. Still got a ways to go, though, it feels. If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal, odds as you desire to correct a crystal or playing with the wind-expected ether. What? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-expected nature. Either, oh dear, that may prove problematic. Because it would only serve to strengthen the barrier. But I am at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Ha! And I know you did not know I sent you to Hasak. But what's his science if not trial and error? You can truly say this is a failure. Ah, oh, God. Science stinks. Western Lunesia. We gotta go to the airport. Which, that's quite alright. That's fine. But, yeah. That's where we're at. Is what we have there. corrupted crystals, so I have no interest in being the butt of your joke, so you've no reason. I'll be darned! Professor Lamberlin did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we got off on the wrong foot. I'm Sinner, the greatest of professors. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. No, this one. Thank you. Nope, they're on the dock. Go. At least the story is heated up pretty well. I did not read that. Worry not, my friend. I've begun now finding some thought, and I've considered that this talk of spirit is not more than like a folklore. Okay. Guessing she does not want to do this, and she's very terrified and does not want to be a part of it. Go back, she calls to me, sings to me. Tell Mimido, I'm sorry. Give him this, he was right. Or could you really, yes, release me, I will go to him. Hey. Ah, dang it. Every time. I'm just kind of skipping. I need to not. I need to be very careful more. I need to be better about that. Another initiate, are you? No, then what are ye? Speak up, son, I can't hear ye. Eh, bugger me, is this what I think it is? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you see? Scarecrow, you say? Was hoping to have a word with the lad, but it sounds like there's not twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up Faro Sirius. He was. Company sent me to supervise a lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, see? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them and vanished. What's that? You looking for the passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking. Ain't nobody more in, but you'll do it a pinchy. Why do I get a feeling this is gonna go poorly? Am I gonna have to do another dungeon? If so, we're gonna be 49 very quickly. Can't seriously be another dungeon, can it? You mean that disgusting creature was Gifrin's superior? Find that hard to believe, but this rite of passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with such an industrious man as you. I look forward to learning of your discoveries you will make on the Isle of Umbra without me. There's no desire to journey to the Isles of Umbra. Fine, fine. I fail to see the justification for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. The 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I shall come back to haunt you. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are we about to do another one of these? Are you serious? We're gonna do another dungeon. There's no way. Please tell me we're not doing another dungeon. Because if we're doing another dungeon, I'm in trouble. Ha! Take me to the Isles of Umbra, he bids, as if it was simple. Oh, I see you've got a rite of passage. Alright then, climb aboard. I love that. That's really hilarious. Okay, Senna, what are we doing? This doesn't seem all that bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but oh, the heck's with this. Yeah, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, yes? Oh, it is a dungeon. Crap. Beg your pardon, but how did you come here? Oh, I'm not sure I follow. You may grant access, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure. I, contrary to the small folk, would have you believe the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Prayers are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'd be complete. What's worse? Not that those rumors were incorrect. I've observed the fiends from distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, sorry. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin your inquiries into the situation, it appears so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets from the ship graveyard. Okay. Thankfully, we don't have to do that. Oh, thankfully. It's all there for taken 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and the cargo, but those created things in that voice. Actually, the voice was quite nice. What? You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, in such shuffling towards the water. Oh, it's that voice, that single fleeting verse. I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. Took every one of my strength to resist it. Okay, very creepy. Very not cool with me. I don't like that. Do not like that at all. The talk of another voice is disturbingly familiar, as if, but that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? I would hope. But if they return, that would mean no beg your pardon. I was just thinking about something which reminds me. Or that Master Mimidoa will be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with 1,000 yum stare to return, which I'm assuming is you. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go explain yourself. What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Huh? Some funny voice harlot's been calling out to folk what wandered near the ship graveyard and it stirred up the dead and all. But heck, this takes me back to my days as a cannon boy sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them. Pastime. Ah, they bloody would though, wouldn't they? Blazing old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come. And come it has, I bet me bum a sirens behind all this. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak all the other kind. Them what's got feathers and all sailors to a watery grey with a sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it done in there, no, challenge just a start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast. Forced to do her bidding till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy. Except maybe I'd regret it. After, any road, 'tis up to us to stop the Hexbone's hussy. Afore she takes another soul. Of course, we can't send ye marching off without these. The siren don't have no power over a man that can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you. I carry a spare pair, and lucky for both of us. I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? She ain't coming to us, so we best head over to the ship graveyard. Okay. We have to go battle a thing, huh? History repeating. You know, if we never learn history, history is doomed to repeat. Crazy that this is a thing. If she passes near the shore, she'll be at a spy campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Huh? Turns out I have to kill undead. Because it's not gonna let me just interact with the thing without killing it. There, thank you. Level 46. Duty is... Oh, I'm so sorry. What are we looking at? I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't sprung us a yarn here. Quiet. Do you hear that? 'Tis her. Look! Out of the water! She comes, Initiate! She's come! Whoa! Hello! Well, let's shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight! Soon as she realizes you're deaf to it, she calls upon her thralls and will be up to her necks and corpses before you know it. Hither embrace mine everything more. True love spared, his cruelty's reward. Cast out callous soul, dead to desire. You're not catching me singing that song, by the way. Spare, mournful mistresses, distress. Why? Melody, last breath of death, the rhythm. Dost thou not to relent, regret forever alone? My love, a river, one look, soul shiver. No? No more dark eclipse, the Oh, that was weird. No, am I alright? Ha, I'm better than that initiate. Happy as a sailor in a house I am. Of course I'd be happy as a sailor too. If we'd got that songstress, but you can't have everything, can you? They're not me coming around here again, though, not for a while any road, and if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for the help, Buckamay. I've clean forgot your name, remind me. It's Rafe. Don't recall having no initiate by that name. If you're not me old maid, or what's the name, why you've been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind, me seeing you, lad. Is he okay? I don't think he's okay. I really don't think he's okay. I think he didn't have his earplugs in. I don't think he had his earplugs in, because something's wrong with that man. You have what I require, David. You mean it was a siren, but how were you able to resist a song? I see. I had heard that Master Memoria was involved in the first bridge, but I never actually, enjoyed an ordeal like that. I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around him. Anyway, I have something for you, the project crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot. Just as you requested, please take it with my compliments. Okay, let's head back away from the Isle of Umbra. Take me back to Aleport, please. I do not want to be here. Hopefully we don't have to do that dungeon. Because, actively, I don't think I can. So. Yeah. Let's go ahead and head up to where we need to go. Sienna? Oh, it is you. Welcome back, Xravi. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Here you go. Aha! The conquering hero returns, bearing a gift When I have a closer look, impressive, very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, looks very seldom if ever, have I encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of the fire expected ether. What? You want a corrupted crystal composed of ice expected ether to counteract the efforts of raging wind? Well, this specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about elements could tell you that. You'll have to keep looking, I suppose. What? We wasted all our time. Santa knows where the corrupted crystal that you see can be found. Don't fret now. I know exactly where the corrupted crystal comprised of ice-aspected ether. An associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of such crystal on living beings. Eh, what? What's with the expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. Not another wild doo-doo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you won't need to use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. It's funny to suggest that this is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say it has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, do not let me keep you. It has been a pleasure. Sorry, come back and see me sometime again. No, I don't want to. You're sending me on a wild goose chase. Back to Gridania we go. Okay. We have to head to Old Gridania. And that's where we'll be. That's where we're gonna head, is Old Gridania. Greetings and salutations, Mr. Zogno, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in the airport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Those professors Lambert's fond of saying, no action taken in any science is ever truly wasteful. The matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. That is no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found in the 12's Wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say, Remider. To explain, you are familiar with brigands, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every crystal in the 12's Wood. But for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested. I am reasonably confident that one still resides in its gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when you couldn't care less about all this, could you? To the point, then. Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is particularly fine fire to be had. Therefore, we shall require a law, and I have precisely the sort that he will find impossible. Okay. Where on earth is this at? In the Central Shroud. Okay. Head to the Branch Meadows, and we will sprint our way there. At least the quests are finally catching up to us on level. Like, on level alone. It's not like we're getting super close. Bird in hand. What is... Hang on. Let's run in the park. Ah, gotta have a, Gotta have a building, eh? Okay. Dun 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 dun. And we gotta go all the way over there. Okay. Means we do need to climb this tree. At least this ginormous branch of this tree. Alright. I think, so I don't have to talk as much, I'm going to mute and we're going to just head there. See you in a second. Alright. Sorry we're not talking there. But that is how it goes. Alright. Okay. So we learned the new ability named Shirk. Where you can shirk your duty. Again, that is another ability that is just not useful right now. I am gonna go ahead and put it over on that side. It's more, I've been told that the two abilities that we just learned are more for like other games. Beg your pardon, I tried to return the crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambriant. Something about a man named Muckwez. Apparently Professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It's me, I have yet to ask why you need that crystal. You aren't playing anything nefarious, are you? Which would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best for I remain ignorant. You know what? Fair. You don't want to know what we're about to do. Back to Gridania's Aetheryte Plaza. We've spent a lot of time in Gridania as of late, and it's really starting to annoy me. This is not the kind of area that I like. Big forests and stuff, not my favorite. I much prefer open, beautiful seas and lakes to this. And I also really much prefer a, Yes, I do. I want to proceed to my vessel. Thank you. All repairs and modifications have been completed, Xrave. Once you bring me the crystal, nothing will stand between us and we're done. Here you go, buddy. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks exactly what we need. Hurry on, Xrave. I'll see that your hard work does not go to waste. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater. Something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. Beautiful. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. Okay. According to my test, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you there's a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive perhaps it may be better. It may have to be, it is better that we remain positive. Xrave, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. Let me discover a part of myself I've forgotten. I am not the man I once was, and I do not know if I shall ever be. I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have wanted it until after the mission, but, well, you understand. Wonderful! Wonderful.
There. She's ready.
Let's do this thing, baby.
Ah, she stirs. To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda.
Yeah!
Engage.
Let's go! Let's go! Sid is awesome, dude. I love this version of Sid. Woo! Yee-hee!
Damn it. Ah, I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you.
He's remembering. Oh, time to use the echo!
Just how long have I worn these damn goggles? Yes, I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days.
Dude looks good. Whoa. He went from
A
like
young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father.
old man turned to take a look at my life. Wow. All right, we changed.
Born and raised in Garlemald. It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same?
Huh.
Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
He's remembering a lot of his stuff.
When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
Oh no! His father's the general. His father is the big bad. Oh, okay.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not.
Interesting.
Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession.
Oh, so his father was above Gaius. Okay. Interesting.
And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Dude, this game has such an amazing story. This has been so uniquely awesome. Like, this has been great. This is making— whoa! Did he just appear out of— Are we a time-traveling demon? Exrave, are we a time-traveling demon? What is happening? Excuse me?
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles. Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them.
Nice.
I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose.
Indeed.
I wanted to prove that there was another way.
Absolutely.
And it all began that day when I found my new home.
Okay, Sid's great. No one can tell me that Sid isn't awesome.
I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's surprising how few people know this, but all pure-blood Garleans have a third eye. Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess.
What? Are we? You're serious?
The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle.
Oh, this dude's great!
I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphinaud, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden. I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything.
Let's go!
Come. It would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Yes, it would. Let's into the eye of the storm, baby. Let's do this thing. Oh, this is dope. This is cool. He literally was able to remember himself and who he is and what he is. Oh, that's so cool. That's awesome. Okay, friends. I gotta take a small bathroom break. So we are going to quickly, very quickly, go to a break. Oh, I apologize. But yes, we are going to be very quickly going to a break. When we get back, we are going to take on Garuda, it seems. And that's what we will be doing when we get back. See y'all in a second. I just realized what I flashed it to. That's really funny as a break. That's... Oh, that's really good. Alright. Let's, let's head back to the Switch. Okay? And get back to business. Oh, that's really funny. Okay. All our efforts, all our travails, all of it was for this. Make ready, X-Ray, for the end is nigh, be it hers or... The Howling Eye is now accessible. Alright. Let's go in here. Let's do this thing. And battle. And do battle with the next. The next one. Garuda! Who dares intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers! Well, Preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Amal Jah and Kobold prisoners. But why would the Exo bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children? These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, Landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Juggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Slay the unfeathered ones we shall, as an offering to Garuda they will serve. Leave the Exil to us, Extrave. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Extrave. Remember, you fight for the Seance, for Eorzea. Alright, time for a fight with Garuda. Hey, Garuda! This worm would die by mine own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek. And I'm gonna be quiet. We need to listen to this music. Oh. music play. I'm sorry, I had to. It was quite literally necessary for events to unfold. I found the music super good. So, let me... Let me get back there. That way it's not... Alright. Okay, there goes... those. Yeah! There we go! No! 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 What? How in the hex? This is my realm! You have no hip here! None! None! Did you truly believe you could defy a god, landwalkers? Oh, this is bad. My power is limitless, my children legion, and they have rendered me unto me a wealth of crystals. The gift sustained me, the faith empowers me. None save my children will escape the reckoning, mortals, and those who would use my crystals to awaken the rest shall realize the folly of the faith. Then all shall worship none but me, the one true God! Of course, worship. As long as the Axel keep praying, she will never fall. Then let's stop them. No harm will come to you, my children. There's only beginning, landwalkers. All who oppose me shall suffer for their defiance. Soon the worms of the forest shall receive my judgment. The desert vermin next. The walls of stone will not shield them from the tempest. And then will I take vengeance on the sea lice. Their wooden boats can't outrun the wind. Tremble, mortals, for I shall visit you all in time, and all shall be mine, all mine! You, landwalker, you who dare to raise your hand against me, you shall be the first to pay for your sins, not with your death, but with your life! You will serve me, landwalker, to your last breath. No! No, I claimed you! You should be mine! And claimed. Oh, that's so cool. That entire section is awesome. That Garuda fight is great. Not because it's like an amazing like fight or anything, but because there's nothing that I would say is incredible about it or anything. But it was definitely worth the time. We've collected all the crystals now. Every single one of them. What are you? What have you done to me? No mortal should possess such power. This is impossible. Is she dead yet? We did it, friends. That's kinda it. Let's leave.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
Let's leave that play.
We've done it!
Impossible it is!
Kill you all! Is that all?
Uh-oh.
O Lady of the Vortex, O mighty Garuda. Of all primals, the most terrible, I say again, is that all?
Gaius!
Ah, Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who has forsaken kin and country. I wonder what else you will forsake before the day is done.
What?
What exactly did you hope to accomplish here this day? Well, I shall accomplish far more.
And they're all dead, aren't they? Yeah, they're all dead. Yep.
Is that all? Is that all? Insolent mortal! I shall make you suffer! That foul stench! I see now. She has touched you! Very well.
Seven hells, does she still mean to fight?
Our Lord of the Inferno, Almighty Supreme, grant us succor in our hour of need.
Oh, poor Amelja.
Save us, Titan, Lord of Crags! It hurts us so! The pain! The pain!
Oh, poor guys.
What is she? 12 preserve. She cannot mean to.
Oh, God. Oh, no. We need to leave.
No. No, this is all wrong.
Stop gawping, boy. We must run.
Surrender yourselves unto me. I would feast upon your ether. None shall stand against the wind.
Oh no. Oh no, we're in some deep problems now.
Bear witness to the glory of the Empire!
Oh no. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh. No way.
It is you who will suffer, Garuda. Ancient Alec had ways of dealing with your kind. Now, look on their ultimate weapon, Icon, and despair.
No! No! No!
Oh! Okay. So this thing is... Oh boy, that's gonna be awful to fight against.
Magnificent. It exceeds all expectation.
Oh my gosh, he absorbed their power.
With each primal it consumes, it grows more powerful. A marvel, is it not?
Such is the fate of those who oppose the Empire. There will be no warriors of light to save you this time. If your leaders are as wise as they are reported, they will surrender.
Yeah, we have a problem.
Your skills are impressive, but they will not be enough.
And then they run. Coward. We are under a lot of problems right
Well, have mercy. What chance have we against such an ungodly creation? And who was that armored devil?
That was Gaius van Balsar, legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and Supreme Commander of the Garlean invasion force in Eorzea.
Of course. The Black Wolf. How could I not realize? Grandfather mentions him in his journal.
I was never so naive as to think the man would abandon his ambitions. But these developments are beyond my worst expectations. What have you been doing these past 5 years? How could something of this magnitude have escaped the Alliance's attention?
We heard no whispers, saw no signs. In the wake of the calamity, the Empire seized land and built outposts, but that was the extent of their aggression.
Damn it, Gaius! Where in the seven hells did you find that thing?
It has been a day of unexpected developments, but the fact remains, Garuda is no longer a threat. While I take no comfort in the manner of her downfall, it does mean that we may safely put the matter of the primals to one side. For the time being, at least.
Which just leaves the matter of Gaius's new toy.
Indeed. That weapon poses the greatest threat to Eorzea. It must be destroyed. But first, we must needs find out all we can.
No, boy.
Let us make for Vesper Bay. We shall rebuild the Scions. All is not yet lost, my friend. For we bear the light, and shall surely lead our people from the darkness.
You have more faith than I do right now. That was wild. I would rather not have again. Something has been trying me, shortly before the Black Wolf took center stage. When Garuda attempted to claim you, I swear I could have sworn I saw. But I'm sure I was mistaken. In times of great stress, the evidence of the eye is apt to be misread by even the most inquiring mind. Forget I mentioned it. Returning to the subject of our earlier discussion, we may consider the matter of the primals closed until further notice. No beast tribe will dare summon their god as long as that weapon exists. Play a more effective deterrent, I could not imagine. It almost seems a shame to plot its destruction. Yeah, well, we kind of need to kill it, so... It is past time that we turn to the waking sands. To leave our headquarters in disrepair any longer would be a dishonor to the memory of those who fell there. We have been brought to our knees, but we will rest, rebuild, and rise once more. Okay. Well, that was, something! I can't say much else, but that was something. That was something. Now, X-Ray, does aught strike you as odd? I see signs of recent habitation. Could it be that we have trespassers? Mayhap it's just my imagination. Come, let us proceed into the soul. We know that that's not going to be good enough. I am going to get that tunic. And then what is this going to be? Wait. Ida? Who goes there? Now, Ida. So anyway, to greet a friend. Elfino, it's Rave! Sid, wait. Is this a dream? Not that I'm aware of. It's been a while, Ida. I don't believe it. I was sure you'd been... This place has seen better days. You know, I wasn't actually here. I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. The first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw... Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but that still left the stains. It was hard to know where to start. If Y'shtola hadn't been here to help me. Y'shtola is here too? Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Uldar to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papalymo and Minfilia weren't among the dead. According to the church, Y'shtola thinks they were taken somewhere. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires. Knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals. One that Gaius is yet to harness. The Echo. Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the primal's influence. Powerful though his Alagon weapon may be, he would doubtless desire such protection. He means to use Memphilia to gain an understanding of the Echo, none of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the waking sounds in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It's up to us to rebuild the Scions and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ina? What? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Whatever you need. We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest.
Hear, feel, think.
Eidolon?
Bringer of light, brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The crystals shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness. Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Cool. Y'shtola! Y'shtola! It's Rave! I see you and Alphino and safe, and Sid? That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisoix guides us still. He should not see us undone so easily. Not now, when the need is so great. I know where Memphilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordana. Castrum Sentry. Oh, the story is getting so good! Like, oh, it's heating up. Like, it's not just heating up, it's getting better. It's getting even better, man. It's so cool. Y'shtola wishes to discuss the fate of the prisoners being held at Castrum Sentry. Rescuing our allies will be no small undertaking at Rave. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an Imperial castrum would be a highly disparate position. But now that the Castrum Sentry houses prisoners whom the Guardians deem valuable, we may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we require an effective strategy. If we are to formulate an effective strategy, we require intelligence. I believe I know a man who will be able to help us in this. Lord Portalain of House Junodale. He is stationed at the observatorium in Corthus. Let us go to him and beseech his aid. Ah, we're going back to Corthus. Which, you know what? Because of where we are, man, I feel like we're getting closer and closer to an end here. Not like super, super close to an end, but like, I feel very close to being like very close to getting through this. We might actually get through all of ARR as far as this is concerned quicker than I expected. That is some big developments. We must head towards, we have to head back this way. We're back in Corthus. So we need to head south of Camp Dragonhead. In Corthus. And head south to, here. And I think once we turn this in, because we're going to be in the area, we're going to head to the dungeon that I said we weren't doing. And we're going to go ahead and do it. And that will most likely be our stream. I know, I would love to continue playing and doing things, but we do need to take a break. I do need to take a break. And unfortunately, right around 1:30 is when we have to stop. It's unfortunate, but it is true. So let's go here. Ah, Strawberry, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Estola, but of course Lord Trillamont confided it to me that you were a scion of the Seventh Dawn. We'll grab the mithril gauntlets. Castrum Sentry, what interest have you all in the Imperials? They hold several of our number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide would be greatly appreciated. I see, that might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners led into the castrum, a Hyrurian woman, an Ellison man, and 2 Lullafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them. It has to be Minfilia, Ariane, Papalimo, and Tataru. It's that scant morsel is of use to you. You may be interested to hear about a more recent incident. An Imperial M-ship made an emergency landing here in Corthos not long ago. 2 men believed to be prisoners, a Rogadon and a Lullafel, were seen fleeing the craft. What did you say? An Alava massacre. Neither wore Imperial dress, and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence assumption that they were prisoners. Well, I'll be darned, it's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. We must find them, Mitrave, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I feared he'd take the latter. Bringing those held in Castrum Sentry will require substantial planning and preparation. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The minor of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Later, the prisoners vacated the airship, while scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It's likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrades again, you had best act now. It has been suggested that the Garleans took our fellow Scion prisoners in hopes of understanding the Echo. It seems reasonable to assume they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Scions, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portaline said, this may prove our only chance to rescue him. I say we seize it. Agreed. Thank you, everyone. You won't regret this. Thank you. Okay. Game? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. You getting more cutscene? Dang it. It's all dependent on how long this takes. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands a culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's visions become a reality. At last, we have the power to purge this land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, in which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Reticent, you depart for Castra Marcedons at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Villeblanc. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they will do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet forgive my impudence, but it is proper to give command of half our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefast. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters, 1 hour. We need to hurry. We need to hurry. We need to hurry. Okay. So, before we begin that, because we obviously need to do that, we are going to go ahead and do this dungeon. Not because I really want to, but mainly because it'll be a good way to end the stream, as that is where we're going to end up the MSQ for now. Even if we hit 50, it does not matter. Okay? I don't really care if we end the MSQ here. I don't. I want us to... I want to complete this as quick. Complete this, and then we will end the stream. I know I said I would leave that for our things. I am going to skip the cutscene because there's no reason to keep it. Let's go. Let's hope that we don't get a ton of EXP here. Let's just hope that we don't get a ton of EXP and get to level 50 via this. If we do hit 50 during this, I apologize. But I do want to get this done. It was smarter of me to do this and then do the dungeon. Maybe, actually, we don't want to explore everything this area has to offer. Maybe if I can, I would like to... There we go. Let's go. There we go. There. Go. And then let us continue. Okay. go. Almost done. Go. Apologies for being quiet. I'm doing my best to focus. Because I don't want to, like... This is just gonna get us up to level 50, it's level 49, isn't it? That's fine. That's okay. Just means that we'll be ready for anything coming up. Alright. There we go. What's our final boss gonna be? Some crystal obsessed weirdo? No, another... That thing looks insane. Okay, cool. Cool. Not in range. Fine. Fine, I was gonna try to... No effect, okay. He's almost down. Guys, gotta take out that corrupted crystal. Go. And he's down. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay, we are level 49 now. Let's head to the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom Commander. Turn in that quest, and then we will end stream here. I don't really like doing that, but we do really kinda have to. I don't like ending stream here. I want to continue, because we could probably finish at least the main plot tonight. If I were to do so. But, unfortunately, that's not the case. I will not be playing anything with this character in the meantime. We will have, potentially, a stream on backstrapping Zugno. Word of your success has already reached you when it serves a plenitude of storm seals. That gives us that. Anyway. We are going to end our stream here. Starting Wednesday, we will be primarily focused on the main plot. Once we hit 50, we'll do the last Paladin quest, but we are going to stay the course, stay the path, and finish up the the story that we are at. Because that is where we are at. We are at that point. That is where we are at. We're at Eyes of the Empire. We are getting very, very close to things getting a little bit more interesting. So, good luck to all of us. I have a feeling we are reaching a pretty firm end. But, who is to say where we are? You know? We have no recommended gear. And we don't have any new acquired titles to put on, but that is where we're going to end our stream today. I hope we have enjoyed it for the little that you may have caught it. I appreciate everyone coming in as we transition over to our ending screen. Thank you all for coming in. I hope we've had a wonderful day today. I know we didn't do, like, a ton of stuff. I do feel like we made some pretty decent progress. At least in my mind, we made decent progress. As we are very much close to beating the main plot line of A Realm Reborn. I'm assuming we have to be. Like, we have to be. There's no other way other than that being near the end. But we are going to end the stream here. I hope you all have enjoyed today. I know I have. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everyone.